This here, mentorsapproach.com. I've been getting more and more emails coming in and have content to keep going for a very long time. Keep bringing them in and I will keep responding and I will send you back your response. So here we go. Today, as it's all about toxicity. I've been getting a lot of these emails, and what I'm doing is just giving you an idea of moving forward. You need to keep moving forward in life, and if you don't, you become placed in this area of staleness. And once you're there, you can't move forward. Stagnation occurs, and then you go into this more of a depressive nature. And some people who are depressed and have been clinically diagnosed and are on medications will find it even harder to move forward. So I'm going to review this email and just give an example or a few ideas of how to move forward. And I'm going to answer this email to my idea of what I would be doing if I was in this situation. And that's all based on my opinion of what I've seen, what I've experienced, and how I've helped people get out of the scenarios that involve stagnation. So here we go. Hi Nikos, I've been diagnosed with depression and suffer from severe PTSD due to toxic people in my life. My narcissist ex ruined everything I had, and I spent about 3 years getting back on my feet to a point where I can go outside. I have massive anxiety issues, and my narc ex still comes around my place every so often to check up on me. I can't get rid of him, and it is killing me that I have to deal with it. That's a tough situation to be in, and right there, you're looking at it from a perspective of still dealing with it 3 years later. That has to be fixed up. So we need to find a solution to that. This is the number one priority when somebody says that. I finally got help to get to the level where I don't open the door anymore. However, I'm struggling with the what ifs and how to control this need for him. I'm wondering what you suggest to people who are in this place. I want my life to start moving forward again. What you're going through is like traumatic, and you've been through a traumatic, negative energy that's come through you in a time where it's all negative, and clearly it's brought you down to this level. And this is where we always look at it from a perspective of what can we do to move forward in a positive nature. And you clearly can't forget all the past. You clearly can't let go as easy. You're getting medical help, which is great, and you need to keep getting that medical help. My suggestions are in line to coaching people through what they're going through while maintaining whatever process they're on. So if it's something medical, you need to maintain that. You need to keep going forward, and then you need to go talk to whoever you're seeing for those things on the new things that we can implement, the new ideas we can implement, and you continue to push forward in that manner. You're in a place where, one thing to deal with is this guy. This guy has to go, and you need to make it evident that he needs to go. What I would suggest is you pick up that phone and you call the police and you make it evident that he's not allowed to be around you. He's not allowed to contact you. He's not allowed to stalk you anymore. He's not allowed to talk to your friends and try to get inside information. He's doing something because he knows he can do it. You're allowing it to happen, and it's like you need to say stop to it right now. This wanting of him, this need of him that you're talking about, that's something you've created by yourself through his actions that he has forced on you. It's really hard to really understand. If you look at it from a perspective, like when you're talking about a narcissist and he's your narcissist ex, what happens to us if we get involved with a severe, like a level 5 narcissist, we actually forget about all the bad stuff and we go back into the good stuff. It's a loop, and it just continues. And you start getting these emotions back, and you close off all the bad things, and that's really because you're not moving forward with anything better in your life. You're not getting up and saying, I'm going to go achieve this, and because you're achieving stuff, now you don't need him anymore. Okay, because your confidence looks like it's totally shot. It looks like you've been developing it and you're getting there. We just need to propel you faster. What I would suggest is call that police. Get rid of him. Make sure he is like in line with those rules. And if he steps over the bounds, you call 911 right away. And you make it evident to him that he's not allowed to be around you anymore. Not allowed to do anything that would even have the ability for you to think of him. Okay, and once you do, boom, you're right on spot. You call 911. As for what you're struggling with overall, okay, and you're asking, you want your life to start moving forward. We need to find purpose in life, and that's once we find the purpose, we can move forward. And it's hard to find the purpose. In order to find the purpose, you need to start looking at all the opportunities that exist in your life right now, and how to take advantage of the best ones that are more attractive to you that you can move forward with based on where you are right now. Okay, and you write down all these opportunities that in your life will allow you to partake in. My goal for you would be to make a list of about 5 things, and within a month's time, come up with that one thing you really want to be doing. Okay, I'm not sure if you're working from your email. I'm not sure if you're going to school. I'm not sure if you've gone to school. These kind of details need to be in there, but I'll give a general idea of, say you weren't in school, say you weren't working, and say, you're going through, you're 25 years old. I would be looking at, where can I go to school? It's August, okay? Where can I go to school? Where can I apply to go take at least one course? And I would go into that school and I would say, these are the things I like to do. Okay, I would go online, Google, the career test, color test, and those will pop up a whole list of different things you haven't thought about. And then I would go into school and I would say, I want to do one course. I want to get back in. Once you tell them that you've been diagnosed with PTSD or depression or anxiety, the school will actually actively help you in getting your career going. It's marvelous. This isn't 1950s anymore. This is 2016. It's great. And you could go in there and you could do one course, or maybe you could do 3, or maybe you'll meet somebody there that's going to be like, you know what, just jump into this program. It suits you. So you jump into the program or you jump into the course, and you spend the next 4 months doing that. At the same time, I would be going and getting a part-time job somewhere. And that part-time job would be anywhere where there's people involved. Because you want to meet as many people as you can and where you're interacting, so you get your communication skills back up and running. And it could be anything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what people think. Don't worry about anything. This is about you, okay? And building your confidence. And this will propel you to look at, where can I go schooling-wise? What do I want to do with a job? And once you get on that, now you can have this other list of things you've wanted to do that you haven't been able to do for a long time. Okay, whenever I talk with people that are going through what you're going through, one of the biggest things is, I haven't traveled in all these years. I haven't visited some of my friends in all these years. My ex wouldn't let me go visit my friends. My ex wouldn't let me visit my family. Rebuild those relationships. Pick a place to travel. Don't go far. Okay, you go like, if you're living, out in the country, go to a big city and check out what a big city is like. If you're living in the city, go out and visit something that is, more in lines with the country, nature. Go do something. Get out of the house. Get out of that place where there's negativity. Then you start moving around. You start look at the opportunities that I can do. Okay, maybe one day I'm gonna go check out the Olympics. Maybe one day I'll be, checking out the Euro Cup. These are things that are happening this summer that you're not going to be able to do right now. But in 4 years' time, if you start pushing yourself, finding that purpose and mission in life, and then saying, hey, I got into school, I did a 2-year program in whatever, or a 3-year program, or I went to university and I did a 4-year program, I started my career, now I can go and experience the things I've missed in life. I can rebuild all those relationships in that time frame. Okay, if you're worried about money, that's why you get the part-time job. Okay, most, especially in Canada, OSAP is available. You can go get money and go back to school. Okay, a lot of people look at the issue they're in as a time frame as well, and I'm not sure if you're there, but I want to address that because, and I'll do a whole video on this. Based on where you're at, you lost 3 years of your life, really, is in your mindset, and the reality is you didn't. What you did was you experienced something really horrible and negative, and it was a 3-year portion of your 70-80 year life. And what you want to do is say, I never want to experience that again. So I'm going to go and work on finding my purpose, setting up my mission and setting up those goals around it, of what my life needs to be, where I have to go, and what do I need to do, so that next time somebody comes into your life, okay, and then maybe in a year you want to find, you want to start experience maybe a new relationship, and you meet a guy, maybe it's at school, maybe it's at work. Now you're gonna know this is my purpose, these are my goals. I don't break them for nobody. I make sure I achieve this. And once you sit around those life rules, you'll see that any person that comes into your life will want to be there because of these rules, and they will support you. And what you went through is you didn't have a supportive life. You didn't have that supportive nature in that relationship, and instead you became like all these issues that you've had, and you're feeling the way you're feeling because of this horrible person that came into your life that you did not have. As a relationship went, your confidence went down, so you did not have that ability to fight back your wants and get your wants and needs out of this relationship. And it came to the point where you couldn't even escape, because it's a negative life cycle that comes into play, and it's heartbreaking. And this is where you are able to say, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do this. For the first time in 3 years, I'm going to do what I want. Okay, I'm going to do the way that I've dreamed of doing it, and you're going to go and find these opportunities, write them down, share these opportunities with people, ask them what they think, but go to people like the counselor at the school who would say, you know what, you're not good for this program with what you want, but you fit this 100%. Or, hey, you're good for these two, let's make a list on which one would be better for you. Okay, that is opportunity. And that's opportunity where you could take an advantage of and move forward with your life. And what you'll see is when you go back, okay, to your doctors, when you go back to when you're dealing with, the medical side of things, what's going to happen is they're going to come in and they're going to say, you're making progress, so let's work at tweaking all these things. And they will give you more advice on where to go forward, okay? Check it out, try it out, write to me again. I want to see your progress, okay? And move forward in these opportunities. You will love it. Whenever you feel that negative thing come in, just think of me and be like, Nico said keep moving with an opportunity, and I will do it. And you will see yourself forget about this guy. You will see that he's out of the picture. You will see your relationships get back to normal. You will see yourself in school in a year or in 6 months, or maybe by the fall, you'll see yourself working again. And who knows, in about a year or 2 years or 3 years, this area of depression you're in will have gone to a limited amount where you can start another relationship and enjoy your life again. So if anybody's going through this, if anybody has been in this stale or a stagnant area in their life, please watch this video again, take notes, and ask questions away. And if you want a personal one-on-one with all the details, please visit mentorsapproach.com and book an appointment with me, and we can spend a full hour of going through what your opportunities are, where you can actually gain traction in the specifics of your situation, and how you can change your life to be like the abundance of self-love that you've been looking for, that happiness. And again, my name is Nikos Rentas, mentorsapproach.com. Thank you.